Today, I'm not just sharing a story, I'm opening a part of my heart that I carried in silence for many years. Today is the story of my mother, a woman whose life was filled with so much pain, yet so much grace. My mother was only 16 when she got married. Yes, 16. She was still a child with dreams she never got to live. But this wasn't a marriage of love, it was a marriage of survivor. My father was 42 at the time, a wealthy businessman. He wanted something simple, a young girl who could be loyal, respectful, and help him take care of his children from a previous marriage. And my mother, she didn't have a voice in the matter. Her father couldn't afford to send her to school because poverty was tightening its grip on the family. And at home, my mother was already suffering under the harsh treatment of her stepmother. So to them, this marriage looked like a solution. But to her, it was the beginning of a life she never chose. She was taken from everything familiar and sent to a big city into a home that never truly became hers. Instead of love, she met with resistance, and instead of acceptance, she met rejection. She was treated harshly by my father's ex-wife, her children, extended family, and people who should have protected her. She was attacked in ways that still breaks my heart to this day, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And the painful part about that, she didn't even fight back. Instead, she chose something else. She chose to remain kind. She chose to respect everyone who hurt her. She chose loyalty even when she was bleeding inside. I often ask myself, where does that kind of strength come from? Because I don't know, I don't understand it. I don't know if many of us could endure what she endured and still remain soft, still remain good. My father, of course, tried to protect her. He wasn't blind to what was happening, but sometimes love is not enough to shield someone from a toxic environment. And so she continued carrying her pain quietly for us, for her children. And then her life shifted again. The wealth that once defined our home disappeared. Everything changed. And the young girl who was married off to escape poverty found herself right back inside it. This time, she didn't run. Instead, she rose. She became the provider. She began to carry the weight of the family on her shoulder. She fought, not for survival, but for us. Then came another devastating blow. My father became ill and eventually passed. And with his death, the little protection my mother had vanished. What followed was something that still hurts to even say it out loud. Everything my father worked for, everything he left behind was taken away. Taken away by the same people who my mother showed kindness to. The land were sold, houses were taken, inheritance, everything disappeared. Even the home my father built for my mother in her village became a battlefield. Oh, she was stripped of everything. After years of fighting battles both seen and unseen, my mother grew tired. Who wouldn't? Not just physically, but deep within her soul. Then her health began to decline. She became ill. And slowly she started losing herself. What began as sickness turned into dementia, and the woman who once carried everyone needed someone to carry her. She passed away at 65, and when she died, something inside of me broke. And the truth is, I didn't give her immediately. I couldn't. I was in denial. I was angry. I was angry at God. I kept asking, How could you, God, allow this to happen? How could a woman who gave everything suffer this much and ended like this? It just didn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me. And for years, I carried that anger. Oh, I carried that anger, that pain. Everywhere I went, I saw her in strangers, in passing faces, in moments that could, catch me off guard. It felt like she was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You see, there was something I've always dreamt of because I was taken away from her when I was young. Around the age of 10, I made a promise to myself that one day, oh, one day, I'll bring her to live with me. I would give her the peace that she longed for. I would give her joy. I would love her the way she deserved to be loved. I wanted to spoil her. I wanted to make up for everything life had denied her. But that opportunity was taken away from me. And there was no word for it. There's still no word for it. But one day, I came back from work and something inside of me just broke open. All the tears I had suppressed for years came pouring out. I cried and cried and cried for hours. It felt like a dam had busted inside my soul. The next day, I couldn't even go to work. I was completely shattered. That moment was the beginning of my healing. And today, oh, I still miss her. Oh, I still do. So deeply miss her. There's days I still hurt like today, but I've learned to carry that grief. Not by running away from it, but by embracing it, by honoring her life. Yes, by honoring my mother. Because my mother was one of the purest souls I've ever known. She was compassionate even when life wasn't compassionate to her. She was strong. Even when she had every reason to break, she loved. Even when she wasn't loved the way she deserved. And the woman I am today, the way I see life, the way I treat people, the strength I carry, is because of my mother. Yeah. Some women don't have loud stories. They don't have recognition. They don't even have applause. But they carry generations on their back. My mother was one of such women. And today, I just wanted to honor her and I wanted the world to know my mother, Mrs. Alice Okanibe, the woman who gave birth to me, and the woman I love with every fiber of my being. Thank you, Mom, for everything you did. Thank you. Thank you. I know I didn't say it much when you were alive, but I do love you. I do love you. Thank you. And for every mother out there, thank you for all you do, all you sacrifice for your children. May God continue to reward you.